Welcome back. It's Eric Arnold here in the secondary studio. It is Friday, June 4th, and we've got, a number of MLB picks here for you on this Friday. I don't know, it's Friday. Let's see what we did on Thursday. We'll start there. Break-even day. We had the Braves. That was a good one. Then the Yankees, we screwed up big there. That was just a mistake. I think I got to reevaluate how we play some of these big favorites. Whereas, the thinking there was that the Rays would just, on a short, night, day, quick turnaround, just kind of quit, go away, and just get on the airplane. I don't think when you hate the other team you do that, when it's a real rivalry type game. And those teams really dislike each other, so I think I totally dismissed that. And the Rays, I guess, went out there and said, you know what, we're not going to just let Garrett Cole steamroll us. We're going to play hard. And maybe the Yankees thought they were going to just lay down. Well, anyway, it's a blowout loss, so that sucked. And then the Rockies, they continued to beat the roadkill Rangers. So, break-even day. So what's LeBron? Goodbye, LeBron. LeBron's out. No more LeBron. There's my epitaph for LeBron. What else going on here? I did see a couple things here off the top of my head. I saw an article in Zero Hedge, just so you don't think you're getting cutting edge thought here in the Sports Barn, that there was an article. I think they had it pinned as the top article. They do that sometimes if they think they got an article that's important. They pin it to the top of the website. At any rate, it basically said that this lab leak of the virus out of China is going to do for virology what Chernobyl did for nuclear science. In other words, this is going to change the way these guys do business, and they're going to have to revolutionize the way they handle these things, make it more safe. I think it's going to be, if it hasn't already, been conclusively established that this leaked out of a Chinese lab, just like everybody thought it did. Again, it's if I told you that some deadly virus originated in Atlanta, home of the CDC, I mean, Shazam, what are the chances? Of all the places in the whole country, it could have originated in Galveston, it could have originated in Denver, it could have originated in Pig's Eye, Wyoming, but it didn't. It originated in Atlanta. It's the same thing as Wuhan. Here they got this super secret, or I don't know, it's a secret, super duper virus lab there where they test all this deadly stuff. One of, I think, only a handful in the world, probably the only one in China, and that's where the virus originated from. Wow, what are the chances? So, it came from a bat, a pangolin. It didn't come from any of that. It came from a laboratory. So, Fauci, your day's coming, buddy. Your day is coming. All right. A baseball thing. I read a nice article in The Athletic about one of my favorite players, Chase Utley, where I guess he's a mentor to a guy that's now in Boston, Kiki Hernandez. Hernandez, I guess, I guess he actually wears T-shirts with a picture of him and Utley, and it says Dad on it, where I guess he somehow envisions Utley as his father. Utley's always one of my favorite players. I miss him. I miss that, just when you get over 50, it's different than when you're a child. For you children watching, and you don't know this, it does. You just don't have that link, that favorite player, like when you were younger. Wiley was one of my favorite players. He was the guy that I would make sure that I didn't go to the bathroom or I wasn't in line to buy a beer when this guy was coming up to bat. I wanted to see my favorite guy do his thing. That's what I miss on this current edition of the Phillies. I don't have a favorite player on this team. I mean, nobody's earned that moniker yet. I want somebody to do it, but just, nobody's done it. And it's been, 10 years since Utley? Well, it hadn't been that long. I think Utley left town in maybe 14 or 15. So it's been, a good six years. So I'm hoping the Phillies play better and give me somebody to cheer for. That's what I'm hoping. What I really want to cheer for is some more winners. That's what we really want to cheer for. Right now our favorite players seem to rotate from night to night. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. 7 games for you here on this full Friday night card. And some of these I like pretty much. A lot of these could almost be like a one-top play. And frankly, some of these others are just that much almost top plays. So we really feel pretty good about this card here. This first game, hey, Willie Mays Hayes is back. Who's Willie Mays Hayes? You'd never seen Major League? Seriously? What the hell is wrong with you people that haven't seen Major League? But Key Brian Hayes is the Pirates' best player probably. I think he's like 20. And so he'll play 2 years with the Pirates and then go somewhere else. They'll trade him for a handful of magic beans, or he'll, win some awards or such, and then they won't pay him and he'll go to the Yankees. But right now, he had hurt his wrist. He missed, he's basically missed the whole season. He played yesterday, was great, key contributor in the last night's win. The Pirates had a huge, down to your last swing with 2 outs in the 8th inning, and the guy gets a bases-clearing double to win the game. The Pirates are feeling really good about themselves. The Marlins are continuing to just kind of be there. That team has no spark without their leader, Miguel Rojas. This is a really nice place to play the Pirates. I'm just pulling up my notes, see if I got any other Pirate propaganda to give you here. We just like the Pirates here. Teams are basically similar. And the Pirates are at home. We think we're getting value at a minus 103. Definitely, we like the Pirates. The Blue Jays. Blue Jays, very good to us. Got the big wheel going tonight. I don't know if that's I make up my own nicknames for guys I like. I like Rue. When he came over for the Dodgers, I was kind of like, here comes another guy that pitched for the Dodgers. Now he'll go somewhere else and just not be good. It just seems like the Dodgers seem to be one of those magical places where when you get there, you just play that much better. And then when you leave there, you just aren't any good. Well, Rue has impressed me because he's been good. Since he left the Dodgers, he's been really good. And he didn't play against the Astros when they played those guys earlier in the season down in Houston. This is the first time the Astros have ever seen Rue pitch. I think that's got to be a big advantage for Rue. The Blue Jays playing well. They're feeling good. Buffalo, I think that's a good, now they've got fans that are cheering for them. I think that's a big advantage for the Blue Jays. Not only that, a lot of these teams have never seen Buffalo. The Astros, I don't think they played there last year. I think a lot of these players are walking into that stadium for the first time ever. Zach Greinke, maybe the first time he's ever pitched off this mound. That might just throw him just that much off. So, all these reasons, we think we've got a solid play here. Number's not hateful, minus 125. With the Blue Jays, that's a good team, the Blue Jays. So, we definitely like the Blue Jays here. Brewers, Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are just so. I mean, and when I say just so, they're bad. That's a bad team. They don't have much starting pitching. Their bullpen's not great. They're throwing a journeyman dude tonight, so it's going to be 9 innings of mediocre pitching. The Brewers are starting to find their thing. Yelich is back. Yelich hit 2 balls hard last night, 1 to the wall and 1 over the wall. So I'm thinking now, if he's back in the middle of that lineup and he's getting, a home run or maybe an extra base hit a game like he used to, very scary team suddenly, the Brewers. Peralta, he's been just outstanding. All year long, this guy's been outstanding. So it's a steep price we're paying here, but I think you got a decent chance the Brewers might just go out there and beat these guys 5-1. If Peralta's on his game, hopefully we'll win 5-1. If he's not on his game, well, maybe Yelich gets a couple home runs and they win 7-6. That's the thinking. So we'll lay the price. The Brewers have a very significant advantage over the Diamondbacks there in Milwaukee. We'll lay the price. We think there's still some value there. Twins Royals. I just think the Twins are a bad team. I know these guys were picked to be contenders this year, but I look at that team and I go, okay, you don't play good defense. Where is your pitching? I mean, who are your starting pitchers? Your bullpen's just kind of there. It's nothing special. I don't see that team suddenly righting the ship and making this big dramatic run. I don't. Right now, the Royals are playing well. It's a real streaky team. They had been on a good streak earlier in the year. Then they turned around and lost 12 in a row. But now they've won a handful in a row again. So maybe they're about ready to string 8-9 together again as on a winning streak. This game is a repeat of last weekend. Brad Keller, Matt Shoemaker. I don't know why it's going to turn out any different. The Royals won that one, and I think they'll win this one too. I just look up and down the lineup, and I think, hitting, advantage, Royals. Fielding, definitely advantage, Royals. Pitching, I think that's the advantage, Royals. Home, we're home. The Royals are home. This is all advantage Royals here. So we'll take the Royals. We'll go for an underdog here. 2 stars with the Tigers. You got the Tigers, one of their better pitchers, and that's kind of the strength of that Tiger team is their starting pitching. They're starting to, that's kind of where it begins. If you can get some starters, they can give you good innings. That keeps you in games, gives some of them younger players a little more confidence that, hey, maybe we can win a few games. Get some of those youngsters in the bullpen, get them in defined roles where they start feeling a little more confident about what they're doing. It all starts with starting pitching. So Turnbull, hey, he had a no-hitter earlier this year, although if you no-hit the Mariners, does that count? I'm not sure. But it's in the book, so I guess it does count. Keuchel, he's been not really that well this year. He's kind of one of the weakest links in that White Sox rotation. So this is probably the Tigers' best chance to get a game this weekend off the White Sox. So it's kind of like, I would think that the Tigers, A.J. Hinch, he's going to put all his eggs in this game and roll the dice and do whatever he's got to do to get this game because this is his best chance. So we'll go ahead here and try to hit a small underdog, 138. Go Tigers. I don't know what this one's doing in there. The Angels. They were playing okay. They lost last night. I guess we're just basically thinking that Ohtani might go out there and just shut down the Mariners. Just shut them down for 6-7 innings, and then, then they still got 3 innings to go. This is not a good game. I don't know what that's doing there, but we'll leave it there. It's there. I'm sure I'll regret that later, but yeah, leave it there. I'm sure I'll be making this video tomorrow going, what was that doing there again? I don't really know. And then here's the game of the night. Here's your top play. And I don't know what the number is. Apparently the guy that was going to pitch for the Giants, Logan Webb, is hurt. The Giants have not decided who is their next man up. The names I saw were, I think, Casimir maybe minor leaguer. I'm just going to flip over here real quick to see if they put a number up on that game yet. No. Whatever the number ends up being, we want the Cubs. Unless the Cubs are minus 400 or something stupid, but I don't expect that'll be the case. This is kind of where I said we're looking for the Giants to start taking injuries, and that's when we want to play against them. That's when I think they're going to come back to the pack. And now it's happening. I mean, no Longoria, no Brandon Belt. Yastrzemski, he just hit the DL. Gaussman, he's starting to, his arm hurts, although, he's a starting pitcher, so that doesn't affect this game. It just kind of affects the overall mood of the Giants. The wheels are starting to wobble a little bit. And the Giants, that's a team that cannot afford to have the wheels wobble while they're trying to chase the Padres and Dodgers. So all those things, the Cubs, they've been playing pretty good baseball, believe it or not. I mean, you look at the Cubs and you would say, all right, this team just isn't the same. Well, as long as they got the big three going, Baez, Rizzo, Bryant, and they are all going. They are all healthy as you are in 2021 baseball. They all played last night. They didn't do much, but they all played. I expect they'll all play today. The Cubs bullpen, believe it or not, is really good. I don't know where this new old Craig Kimbrell has come from. He was done. This is a guy that couldn't hit the broadside of a barn for at least the last 2-3 years. And now all of a sudden, this guy is unhittable again. So if the Cubs can get this game into the 9th inning with Kimbrell, lights out, pay the man. But, Arrieta's not good. But then, the Giants starter's not going to be good either. So we're kind of thinking that maybe the Cubs get up early on whatever jabroni that the Giants are going to pitch, and then maybe they can just have Arrieta get them 4 serviceable innings and get to that good bullpen. That's what we're hoping. So this is a top play. The Cubs. So let's see what happens. So there you have it. We got a lot of good plays here. The Cubs certainly. I would feel better about that game if I had a number, damn it. It annoys me. But, we definitely like the Pirates. Love the Pirates. The Blue Jays. The Royals. Hell, we like the Tigers. The Brewers, that one makes me a little nervous just because we just got toasted by the Yankees on a very similar game. And then I have no idea what the Angels are doing in there. So those are our games for Friday. That's what we got. Hey, let's have a good weekend, right? It's going to be a nice weekend. You got playoff NBA if you like that, playoff NHL. A lot of good things going on here sports-wise. So, the world is slowly shifting back onto its axis. Let's enjoy it. Let's all have some fun. Thanks. Hit the like button if you care to. If you don't care, hit the like button, damn it. I like to see those likes up there. That always makes me feel good. If you're new, go nuts, subscribe, and we will talk to you later. Eric Arnold, have a good weekend.